Hello, I'm Heath, and welcome to another one of our YouTube lessons. I am here today to help you calculate the perimeter of different shapes. Hopefully, this will give you some support with your maths learning today. So, let's have a look first. What is perimeter? Perimeter is the distance around a two-dimensional shape. So those 2D shapes, those shapes that are as flat as a pancake, which we might say. It can be measured in units such as centimetres or metres, or even kilometres, millimetres, miles, those units of measurement that we use to measure length. How can we calculate the perimeter of a shape? So we can calculate the perimeter of a shape by adding each length of each side together. We will look at some different ways we can do this further on into the PowerPoint. Okay, let's have a look at this compound shape. If you've not heard of the term compound shape before, a compound shape is a shape which is made up of two or more basic shapes. So here I have got two rectangles together, which has formed a L sort of shape. However, I have got a problem. I don't know the length of my green side. Can you help me? Could you talk to the people around you or use your learning from yesterday to help you work out what we can do to work out that missing number? I'll give you some thinking time now. Did you get it? Do you know which sides you can use to help work out that missing length? Fantastic, Hamilton Heath, well done. You can use this side here, 4 centimetres, and you can use this side here, 3 centimetres, to work out the length of my green line. That is because those lines are opposite to the green line, and I can use my knowledge of rectangle shapes to help me work out the missing sides. So I know that the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal in length. So I can add these two sides together to work out my green line. What is 4 add 3 key stage 2? I know you can do that really quickly in your heads. Fantastic. It is 7 centimetres. So the length of my green line is 7 centimetres. Now I know that, I can now add together each side to work out the perimeter of the shape. Can you have a go now and add all the sides together to work it out? I'll give you a little bit of time to do this. Did you get the same answer as me? Shout it out. Let's see if I can hear you. Oh, I couldn't hear you. Try again. Fantastic. The answer is 26 centimetres. Well done, Amington Heath. You are doing a fantastic job. Shall we have a go at a harder one now? Are you ready for the challenge? Well done. You're being such determined aliens. Okay. Here I have this problem with two missing sides. Now, let's have a go and work out the length of my red side first. We can use the method we just learned in the last slide to help us. So, we can use this line here, my 6 centimetre line, and my 3 centimetre line to work out the length of that red line there. This is because they are opposite, and I'm going to use my knowledge of a rectangle to know that the opposite lines are the same. The opposite sides are the same length. So 6 add 3 centimetres equals, fantastic, 9 centimetres. So that line there is 9 centimetres. Now, my blue line is also a missing number. Have a think now. What could I do to help me work out that missing number? Well done. I can use my 13 centimetres to help me? What other side of the shape could I use to help me? Fantastic, the 8 centimetres. Now, do I add those two lines together like I did last time? Was that a no? Fantastic, I'm glad it was a no. Because I can't add those two sides together because I would get a bigger number, wouldn't I? And I can see here my missing number on my blue line has got to be smaller than 13 centimetres. So what could I do, Amington Heath? Fantastic, I could take 8 away from 13, couldn't I? What is 13 take away 8? Well done. It is 5 centimetres. So the length of that side is 5 centimetres. Now I know the length of every single side, I can add them all together. I'm going to start off by adding the sides, my red sides together. So 13 centimetres, sorry, my blue sides together. So 13 centimetres, add 8 centimetres, add 5 centimetres. What do you notice about 8 add 5? Well done. It's 13, isn't it? We know that the opposite sides of a rectangle are the same. So I could have done 13 centimetres, add 13 centimetres equals 26 centimetres. Can you add together the red lines now to work out that length? Fantastic. 3 centimetres, add 6 centimetres, add 9 centimetres is 18 centimetres. Now what do I need to do? Well done. I need to add those two answers together. So 26 centimetres add 18 centimetres equals 44 centimetres. Well done, Amington Heath. I knew you could do this. Because you are so fantastic at this, let's move on to some problem solving. So, here is my first problem. I have got a square which has a 10 centimetre side. I've also got an equilateral triangle which has a 12 centimetre side. Which shape would have the greater perimeter? Okay, so here I need to use my knowledge of shapes and their properties to help me answer these questions. How many sides does a square have, Key Stage 2? Fantastic, it has 4 sides. Let's start with working out the perimeter of a square first. Now, I could do 10 add 10 add 10 add 10 to get to the answer 40. Or another method I could use here is 10 times 4. Because all of the sides are the same length, I am doing repeated addition, which is one of my multiplication strategies. So 10 times 4 is also going to give me the same answer of 40 centimetres. If this confuses you, just stick to adding each side together. Okay, now I have shown you how to work out the perimeter of a square. Can you work out the perimeter of an equilateral triangle for me, please? So how many sides does an equilateral triangle have? Are all the sides the same length on an equilateral triangle? Use these questions to help you with your working. Well done. An equilateral does have 3 sides which are all the same length. So here I have done 12 centimetres, add 12 centimetres, add 12 centimetres, which equals 36 centimetres. Or I could have done the method 12 times 3. Again, each side is the same length. I'm doing repeated addition, one of my multiplication strategies. 12 times 3 will have got me the same answer of 36 centimetres. I can't do this if all the sides are different lengths. So the shape with the greater perimeter is the square, because the square has a perimeter of 40 centimetres, which is 4 centimetres greater than the equilateral triangle. Well done, Amington Heath. You are doing a fantastic job. I'm now going to challenge you to an even harder problem. Are you ready for the job? Well done. I knew you would be. Okay, so here I have got a photo frame which is 15 centimetres long and 12 centimetres high. The frame around the photo window is 3 centimetres wide. You can see that on the diagram below. Okay, the problem is I want to work out the perimeter of the photo inside. So I need to use these measurements to help me. Let's have a look at finding the perimeter of the height of my photo to begin with. So to do this, I'm going to use my 12 centimetre side. I'm going to use these two lines here, which show me the height of my photo window. The height of my photo window is 3 centimetres on the top and 3 centimetres on the bottom. I'm going to add these two numbers together to get 6 centimetres. I am now going to take 6 centimetres away from 12 centimetres to give me the height of my photo, which obviously would be 6 centimetres. Using this method, can you find out the length of the photo for me? I'll give you a couple of minutes of thinking time. Well done. I would do 15 take away 6 to get to 9 centimetres. So the length of my photo is 9 centimetres long. Now I know that, I can work out the perimeter of my photo frame and the perimeter of my photo. So the perimeter of the photo frame, I'm going to add together the length of my two sides, 15 centimetres, add 12 centimetres. This equals 27 centimetres. However, I've still got two sides unaccounted for. Now, I could do 15 add 12 again, but that is just double. I would get the same answer of 27, which when I add them together, I am just doubling my answer. Remember, when we are doubling, we are also timesing by 2. So I'm going to do 27 times by 2 equals 54. Remember, if this is confusing you, just add the length of the sides together. So 15 add 15, add 12, add 12 would equal 54 centimetres for the perimeter of the photo frame. Using that method, can you now have a go at working out the perimeter of the photo? Well done. You're going to use my 9 centimetres and my 6 centimetres, aren't you? Add those two numbers together, you get 15 centimetres, times it by 2 for the two sides which are unaccounted for, which would equal 30 centimetres. And there is the perimeter of your photo and your photo frame. You've really impressed me with your learning today, Amington Heath, and I can't wait to see all of that work that you send into my email address. I hope you have a great day home learning. Stay safe. Bye.